Good morning, good afternoon, Facebook, Instagram, all those out on social media. I just wanted to remind the people about the process that God has prepared for us. In the book of Nehemiah, Nehemiah tells us that he's a cupbearer, but after hearing of the state of his people, he's reminded, he's so worried and so stricken by what he has heard that he goes before God in prayer. After going before God in prayer, he presents his request to the king. And the king, being passionate about Nehemiah, because God spoke to the king's heart, gives Nehemiah orders to go and repair the breach. Right now, at the time that we're living in, our nation is in a breach. The walls are broken down in the foundations and in our churches, and there's things that are not being done. Nehemiah has a great job to do. He surveys the work, and as he's preparing to rebuild the wall, Israel's enemies, Sanballat and his crew, comes to try to stop what God has ordained to happen. I come to remind you that God is still your God. And you may have a Sanballat in your life. You may have a situation in your life that feels like it's not working, but the work must continue. Nehemiah tells Sanballat, "Why shall I come down and let the work cease?" In the 4th chapter of Nehemiah, the people were so in tune into building and repairing the gates and the wall that they had a sword in one hand and a brick in the other hand. That reminds me to know that no matter what you go through, you have to use the abilities that God has placed before you. Whatever God has laid before you, the work that must continue, only you can do it. So I want to remind you that be on guard. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to repair what God has instituted in our lives, within our family, our friends, all kinds of things that we got going on, but we must do the work. Don't quit. Don't stop. Yeah, they're going to come at you from all angles, but I want you to know that God is on the throne and no man is greater. No situation is greater. So trust in God and let God bring you victory. Trust the process. God's going to repair the broken wall. God bless you.